stage of labor. So this is when all of those labor hormones are just starting out and they're at really low levels and they're gradually increasing, okay? So for a first-time mum, early labor can last for an extended period of time, sometimes even a few days, okay? Again, not all, but it's very common for your first labor that it does go for a period of time. And when we hear women talk about, oh, I had a 3-day, 5-day labor, all the rest of it, this is what they're referring to, this early part, okay? And this is why it's really important to stay home if all is well when you're in early labor, all right? Because if you go into hospital, hospitals are not equipped to deal with all the women there in early labor. They just don't have the space and the staff and all the rest of it. And actually for your hormones will work better and your labor will, in time, will be decreased if you do stay home, okay? And when we understand the hormones of labor, we know why that is, because we feel safer, calmer, we're more relaxed in our home environment. So in early labor, the contractions might start off as something similar to a period cramp or maybe a back pain. And then they gradually increase in intensity and in frequency over time, okay? And sometimes as well in early labor, you'll find that you do this stop-start labor. So you might labor all night and then stop in the day, and then labor starts again at night and stops in the day, but then it kicks into gear, okay? And you start getting those really strong regular contractions. So early labor is defined as that, cervix that is long and hard and closed up until, I say, about 5 centimeters. Some people say 4, some people say 6. I say about 5, okay? But really, early labor is when your contractions are irregular. So you might be getting a contraction that lasts for 45 seconds, and then 5 minutes later another contraction that lasts for a minute, and then 2 minutes later a contraction that lasts for 30 seconds. There's no real pattern. They're just all over the place. And so this is how you differentiate what's early labor and what's established labor, because in established labor, that's when they've formed a pattern and they're coming on regularly, all right? So in early labor, irregular contractions, we're staying home if all's well, we're keeping an eye on our baby's movements, okay? We're doing things at home that are relaxing, that are calming, and I'm going to talk about some tips for early labor in the next video.